So a few weeks ago, we got the very first trailer for Equestria Girls' Legend of Everfree. And while I could tell there'd be some entertaining dialogue and a few new magical elements for the characters, I wasn't all too keen on what little story, villain, and setting that was shown. I guess I was hoping for some sort of hook to really draw me in. Well, over the weekend there was a second promo focusing more on Twilight Sparkle, and boy do we now have a hook. Turns out, the appearance of Midnight Sparkle during the finale of Equestria Games wasn't just a one-time thing. Whether she might be an extension of some of Twilight's darker personality aspects or an entirely different entity altogether, it is clear that she intends to make a comeback. I was hoping to see far more than just a typical overcoming the new villain with the power of friendship story, and this really could fit the bill. As I stated before, I'm hoping that this Gaia Everfree is not a straight-up villain, but simply misunderstanding the intentions of those who enter her domain. And what better way to introduce conflict with the main six than if this Gaia Everfree senses a darkness within Twilight Sparkle and seeks to remove that potential threat? And what better character to step in and save the day than Sunset Shimmer, who also has her own inner demons that remind her of her failings? I'm already sensing a theme between Twilight and Sunset, which you really can't find quite so easily in the main series. We've always wanted a deeper look into characters who struggled through a dark past, like Princess Luna. And now we've got another main character who can bring such a conflict front and center. I may not have been quite so keen on the first trailer for Legend of Everfree, but with these new possibilities, I must admit I am a bit more intrigued. It'll really come down to how these concepts are handled in the overarching story. But if this Gaia Everfree is not a straight-up villain like we've seen in previous films, and if the conflict between Twilight and Midnight is expanded upon in an interesting way, or even if this Gaia Everfree never really harmed anyone before until, say, Twilight showed up and her inner demons were responsible for corrupting Gaia in the first place. Now I'd say we have a far more memorable film on our hands. But then again, maybe this dream of Twilight's is just that, only a dream. And maybe I'm overthinking things again. I'm still hoping though. In the meantime, I would like to hear your thoughts on this latest promo. What would you want to see most between Twilight and Midnight? What sort of role will Gaia Everfree play in the overall story? And how will Sunset Shimmer fit in with the eventual solution? I would like to hear your thoughts on Legend of Everfree, and here's looking forward to new twists and turns that'll make the Equestria Girls universe a lot more engaging than anything we've seen from their films before. I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.